Hello and welcome to another session in mathematics. In this session we'll be looking at cyclic quadrilateral and its properties and theorems. But before that, let us take a review of our previous lesson. Welcome back. In today's lesson we'll be focusing on theorem of cyclic quadrilateral. So let us start. A cyclic quadrilateral is described as any quadrilateral having its vertices lying on certain parts of the circumference of a circle. That is, the four vertices of the quadrilateral lies on certain parts of the circumferences of a certain circle. For instance, if we have a circle and then we have this, okay, and then we'll have something like this. Now these are the vertices A, B, C and D. Okay, the vertices are lying on a certain part of the circumference of this circle. So we say that this is what a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so let us quickly look at the theorems of this cyclic quadrilateral. We have the theorem 1. Under the theorem 1 we have ABC, but let us first of all look at the A part of the theorem 1. The theorem 1 says that the opposite angle of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Okay, we talked about supplementary angles some time ago, and I told us that supplementary angles are two angles that sum up to 180. So if we have x and y to be equal to 180, then therefore x and y is what? Supplementary angles. Do you understand now? Now we are told that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are what? Supplementary. So he said all angles in opposite segments are supplementary to, that is, the sum up to what? 180. For instance, we have the diagram here on the screen, and we have x here, we have 2x, we have 2y, and we have y. Okay, you agree with me that 2y plus 2x is equal to 360. That is angle on a point. Angle at a point, which is what? 360. Okay, now if 2y plus 2x is equal to 360, that is this point, then it means that 2 into x plus y is equal to 360. Then x plus y is equal to 360 divided by 2. X plus y is equal to what? 180 degree. So it means that the value of x here is half of the value of 2x. So if 2x is 180, then x is 180 divided by 2, which will give us what? 90. Do we understand? So 2x is the double of what? X, and 2y is the double of y. Do we understand? So x plus y is 180, y 2y plus 2x is 360. Okay, example, find the value of x. We're asked to find the value of x here. From the question, I told us that the opposite segments are supplementary. Opposite segments in a cyclic quadrilateral are what? Supplementary. That is, they sum up to what? 180. So that means that 72 plus x is equal to what? 180 degree. This and this, they are opposite what? Opposite segment of angles. Then looking at this, x is equal to 180 minus 72, and then 180 minus 72 will give us 100 and what? 108, and that's the value of x. So x is equal to 108 degree, and that's the value of what? x here because the both of them sum up to what? 180. Okay, let us look at the B part of this first theorem. It said a quadrilateral in which two opposite angles are supplementary is what? Is cyclic. A quadrilateral in which any two opposite angles of it are supplementary is called what? A cyclic quadrilateral. Then C, it says if the line joining 2 points subtends equal angles at 2 other points on the same side of it, the 4 points lie on a circle. If the line joining 2 points subtends equal angles at 2 other points on the same side of it, the 4 points lie on what? A circle. Okay, theorem 2 says the exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the opposite interior angle. Let me say it again. The exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the opposite interior angle. What do we mean? If we have something like this, and then here we'll have this, then let's say that here is x2 and this is y and this is x1, then this is our A, B, C, D, and let's call here R. Okay, now looking at this diagram, we'll have y plus x1 to be equal to what? 180. Y plus x1 is equal to 180 degree, and we call them what? Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. I told us that they are what? Equal. I told us in our theorem 1 that opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are equal. So x1 is opposite to what? Y, and the both of them sum up to what? 180 degree. Okay, now looking at y plus x2, this is y, this is x2. The both of them also sum what? 180 degree, and they are called what? Straight line angle. Straight line angles. Straight line angles is equal to what? 180. Is that correct? So y plus x2 is what? Is 180. Now, since y plus x1, that is this, is equal to y plus x2, which is equal to 180, we have that y is common. Y is common, right? So it means invariably that x1 is equal to x2. Let me say that again. You have y here, you have y here. The value of y here is the same thing as the value of y here. So that means x1 is equal to x2, y is equal to y, x1 is equal to x2. Since when you add the both of them together, you still get 180. So x1 is equal to x2. So it means that the value of the angle here is equal to the angle here, and therefore we say that the exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the opposite what? Interior angle. This is the interior and this is the exterior, and the both of them are what? Are equal. Let us take an example. Find the lettered angles in the figure. Okay, we have here lettered as what? X. So we have to find the value of what? X. Okay, looking at the diagram, you agree with me that ADE, that is the triangle ADE, and the angle at D is equal to 82 degrees. How did we get that? We call it what? Exterior angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. I told us that exterior angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are what? Equal. Now, it means that the angle at B is equal to the angle here. This is interior, this is exterior. Exterior angles of what? A cyclic quadrilateral are equal. So that means that the angle at B is equal to the angle at what? D. Okay? So, from that now, we have that X is equal to 180, since the total angle in this triangle, remember this is a triangle, triangle ADE. Okay? The total angle in this triangle ADE is equal to 180. Is that correct? So the value of X is now 180 minus 82 plus 54. So we have 180 degree minus 82 plus 54. What do we have? We have 136. And when you subtract it from 180, we have it to be what? 44 degrees. So the value of X here is what? It's 44. X is equal to 44 degrees. Okay? So, thank you for joining us in today's class. To refresh your memory on what we've done so far, kindly provide the answer to the following questions on the screen. Welcome back. We've done justice to cyclic quadrilateral. We've covered all the theorems of cyclic quadrilateral, and we'll stop here today. So, do well to use the lesson note on the platform for better information on what we've just done, and feel free to drop your question or comment on the comment section. Till we meet again in our next class, stay safe. Bye.